You want to watch the most epic, legendary Battle of the Bay event yet, Battle of the Bay 6, you can log on to www.kotb.tv.com. Make sure you order the pay-per-view.
Hashtag BOTB6, Uno High Times. Witness the fucking mayhem. Put yourself in the midst of it. See it before anybody else.
I'm here to advise you to go get that pay-per-view. You missed out, go get it. It's something you want to see.
Make sure you guys get that. You can get day 1 of Battle of the Bay for free. You can watch that, see all of the dope battles, a bunch of up-and-comers, and also purchase day 2 for $20.
King of the Dot's in the future, so you can finally watch your fucking battles live on your fucking iPad and your fucking iPhone. Holy shit, I'm so happy about that. That's the worst, when you're like, I can't watch this shit on this super high-tech fucking piece of thing I paid thousands of dollars for.
Very important news for every Mac user out there, because I know there's thousands and thousands of you. You can order the pay-per-view whether you want to get it on your phone, on your tablet, anything Apple or PC. Go for the glory. Be a better person for it.
Be the first to watch the battles. They're all up there, incredible. Support the movement, do what you can, and we get back to y'all, man. Help us help you.
Be a part of supporting the motherfucking movement. King of the Dot, killing on the daily, Fresh Coast.
Make sure you guys pick that up, support. Honestly, this money that you guys pay for that goes back into our next events. I do this shit for the love. So in 15 years, I can go back and say, hey, that was a fucking dope-ass event. Remember being a part of history.
KOTBTV.com. Watch the pay-per-view. Watch your boy Dirtbag Dan get super smash happy and just look handsome in the process.
Your boy on it. I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that? It's only right. It's only right.
Bishop Brigante, Toronto, take that fucking mirror down, bitch. You already know. And I've got it, Trevor on my left-hand side. Before I introduce him, I gotta say, this motherfucker went through crazy, immeasurable odds to even make it. There's natural disasters where he's from. He got pieces tonight. He made it. Give it up. Trevor on the left-hand side represents the motherfucking peacock. I got it. Who is you?
Yo, Anygma, I literally just got in from the airport today, man, just like 30 minutes ago for this event. Shout out to all the little boys, man, go for us, I hope to get out of here. FCC with them, of course. Yeah, this morning.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be in my And right on the right-hand side, who the fuck is you representing LA Oxnard?
J-Pro Epsilon Project Ox City, you know what I mean? Shout out to BCO Apparel, recordingconnection.com, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Fresh Coast. You already know. Anygma is elected to go first. Round 1, it's on you!
Yo, last World Dome, you showed you can fuck with Canada's best. Well, you must have lost a step if you get tossed against the dude who somehow lost a step. But before y'all forget, I only got caused to win thanks to an obnoxious deaf who dropped his drink, and no, I wasn't all upset. Reconnaissance, it was obvious. You and the judges had that awful sense that I slaughtered then if y'all had actually caught the rest. August next, on and off the lens, still sorting hits more than yours altogether, plus you're short as hell, so how the fucking pro-con descend? Check the pros and cons, there's pros and cons, you're pros all cons, if anyone believes pros with cons. So where'd you get the courage to insist you're a wordsmith when making random simile verses the easiest shit in the world, bitch? Any two things that are furthest can still be like each other just to fit your own purpose, and if yours doesn't fit the person, then shit is pretty worthless. See, with all them similes, he's thinking cost efficiency. But you got lost in mimicry since being like something means it's still not the object of authenticity. See, so you treat it like your Bible. Well, I don't believe in such idols. Any other figures of speech, he's spiteful, so I don't need a simile to dislike you. I mean, his past lines being, you have bad hygiene, like Urkel's pants. Wow, that's bad writing, like yours is bad. And yo, Jumping Bean, you don't always have to fucking scream or repeat the hard sell your ugly schemes. Those gutter cheap double meanings are nothing genius. And there's this one technique called subtlety. I mean, he's really not an intelligent dude. You've said your punches don't really hit like wrestling moves. Well, by definition it's true, but you might as well say you don't really stink like Pepe Le Pew since it's a cartoon. It's a stupid, forced simile. But you know what? You don't really throw punches. You just look like a boxing coach. Try hard by taking shots for growth. Try hard by taking shots for growth, while my line's harder than Manny trying to talk the roach. If there's a hostile moment on them Oxnard roads, I'll bet you draw the most but not approach, and when the brawl is over, you'll just make similes on the side about what it's like to harm opponents. Well, here's a real simile for you though. You are exactly like your bunches. Short, loud, deceptive, unoriginal, stereotypical, and poorly constructed. If y'all think his jabs get sicker as he rips his larynx, do y'all only give a damn for heavy hits that land? What about a swift attack, 6-inch stab, or a ninja tap for your limbs to spasm? Or even physics plan, twig is snap, chin is whack, bing boom bang, and all sorts of shit collapses. Or I can even say and laugh from any distance as a metal man kills your fam. What I'm getting at is only simple fans would insist or ask for a single manner to skin a cat, bitch.
Give it up, Jake, professional, and something you play at.
Yo! You and Protege never win in Toronto. Some things will never change. Y'all the worst duo with world domination since Pinky and the Brain. I'm only battling you for the native views. So hi, Filipinos. I know this is your favorite dude, but to me, he's a nobody, like Asian news. Let's face the truth. You're whack, I'm fucking awesome. I'm a certified pro. You belong on a rookie roster. I'm bored. Walk-in gangster like Nookie Thompson. Blew his top. Now he's down for the count like Cookie Monster. Sesame Street bars. They said I should switch it up. Go with racial insults. Basically quotes about his culture. A couple Asian jokes. They said I'm too complex. I should change my approach. So fuck going over heads. I'ma aim for the throat. You're vocally soft and socially awkward. Catch him in the VIP with Protege talking. Both looking down at the ground when nobody's watching. Whispering bars back and forth like, that's totally awesome. No feeling. No emotion. Really focus and watch him. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm rushing hits like the Soviet Mafia. I'll leave the rosary on him while he froze in a coffin with half his face gone. That's how you close at the opera. Since we're at the opera house, it's soprano game. You're like an ankle bracelet. You walk around with a hollow hand. I give him that hard punch, that hook, no Apollo dance. Now react. Solo Man. You battled Pesci and you in Low Tide, Aquaman. Well, tonight, you better hope Luck's on the other side like a Harlow fan. You only win if I choke, but I'm poised again. It's the end of the road. When this new jack swing, it turned boys to men. Philippines, I know y'all want the Pinoy to win, but I put his chest on display like Poison Pen. That shit was dope. What up, Pen? What's Pen at? What up, Pen? Yeah. Home is where the heart is, so I'm snatching you home. You can play in the old sky like Canada's dome. I'll send this mail to a cloud without a plan on my phone. The way I'm murdering this Flip, you think he battled Sharon. He liked it. So why am I yelling? I don't have anger issues. I just want y'all to hear me in back. I don't want y'all to miss a line. This is serious rap. My theory, you're whack. You're gonna feel like Bishop in a room full of mirrors with Pat. You can rap backward and wouldn't get up to par. That's ain't a regular bar. This is a body workout without a medicine ball. I came from the West Coast to represent for the squad and leave every feature destroyed like Kendrick Lamar. Fuck out of there, B. Take that fucking mirror down, bro.
Round two, Anygma, son, you play out.
Yo, check. Y'all heard my first round about assemblies, right? What I say? They were good though. They're good though. Yo, shut the fuck up. See, both our cultures got Americanized and raided by Spain. But what good is machismo if your mother tongue was erased from the rape? I'm not exempt from the pain. Being Pinoy, sure, I've wrestled with race. But it's a whole different level when luchador masks are based on your face. So who's at a disadvantage? I can think in two languages while your indigenous shit's absent and the spick don't even speak Spanish. Arrogant nomad. Let's see. Arrogant nomad. Your Spanish is so bad despite padding your vocab with fragments of known slang. The only practice from homeland you reenact as a throwback of the past as a grown man is ramming a goat's ass. You manhandle its gonads, make the gun sign with both hands, pump up the slow jam, and the animal goes praak. I'm genuinely surprised that you don't post in all caps. You can peddle in coke bags and still veteran hoes skanking with the most expensive of nose habits won't get with the program. See, he does want to stick the race, but immigration's the only customs this guy gets to run through. Which is great, it fits the image painted that your lush one's private drug mule. So get it straight, Holmes. It's peso, not peso. Your name... It's peso, not peso. Your name should be Pedro and not Pedro. Fuck Mexico and fuck Mexico. Cause tonight I'll kill for kicks like Sereños in the pen stolen. But for real though, fuck an accent. We're all immigrants or foreigners. But with that aggressive gargling, keep spitting like you're still swimming for the border. You don't put anyone in a box. You take boxes out the back for shops. You make Trayvon's casket rock the way a part of neighbors watch. Pro puts jaywalkers in a hammerlock and won't wait for a traffic cop. Then this little puta said aftershocks the nephew of King Koopa, which I think is a bit cool coming from a limbed Goomba. But actually, Shocks looks like that shit too. Y'all are like some fraternal twin mutants. Yo, when this prima donna speaks, I'm thinking three Madonna's teeth. But this diva obviously needs her volume tweak. If you shriek like moms in grief, then you owe a deep apology to Epsilon. Since bitch projects like that, then she don't rock with ease. So what's up with the pretension? Your self-esteem's petty if you keep yelling and street begging for respect, kid. We get it. Overreach sentence, re-mention each segment. She herself every 15 seconds. It seems to me that you feel empty. You get beheaded like I put the Caesar in C-section. I clean next with a keen weapon. Proteins help us won't prevent the tissue from being shredded. Then direct my kill method. The scene's epic as seeds ended. From treatment to your queen's pelvis. Fuck any MC's pen. In one fell swoop, your whole lineage will cease spreading, bitch.
His overly bad shouts, he raps loud, I think he's going to pass out. What a bad crowd. I don't like how you react to my last round. That's because you throw punches that fall flat for longer than Pacquiao. But I won't do the Marquez the Pacquiao thing because I'm a Manny fan. But Anygma gets flipped with any mag. That's an anagram. Don't kid around here. Don't kid around here. I ain't a family man, and don't flop. These bullets stumble in your face like Bamalam. If I got 3/4 on my waist, that's a pant size. You can see I'm taking steps to blow up the way I land mine. Show this dude love. I done been through more bars in the ring than mankind. When you see this, show this dude love. I done been through more bars in the ring than mankind. When you see this blood on my hand, it ain't a gang sign. A million view Anygma. Yeah, your stats bigger, but you rap filler. Yeah, right, 1 million and how many? That's a lot of views. Your stats bigger, but you rap filler. When I rap, I get crazy. Jack Thriller got you trying to rise out the pit. Mac Miller, I heard Dick. Got you trying to rise out the pit. Mac Miller, I heard Diz went to the Philippines and gave your chick the smack finger. That shit's true. We got battlers from LA to Timbuktu. You keep trying to world dominate, you gonna win one soon. But tonight, you trying to get a win off who? You get your little Asian buzz cut like Kim Jong-un. That shit was crazy. You came from the Philippines to get the guillotine. You thought you would win? String them up, violence, welcome to my symphony. Woodwinds, violence, strings, I ain't singing opera. You got that soprano voice, I'll play the mobster. Your 3 meals a day will be angel pasta. I'm from the swing era, like Frank Sinatra. What up? So you get knocked out, then drag out like Giuliani. After all these punches, he'll die from a choke, Arturo Gotti. Get his whole party drug out like they do in Mali. Y'all better have a pair of meds in the back like Illuminati. Freemason set, Lapu Lapu, I'ma give you an ancient death. Y'all came to see a battle? Yeah! Save your breath, I'll break his neck. That's how you body flip without a safety net. Abort the ring with the force of a foreman swing. You get picked apart, torture scene. You get housed, orphan's dream. Of course I mean, I storm the scene of world domination like Normandy. America, Spain, Japan, it's been pure abomination. Filipinos have always been victims of world domination. Filipino culture. So you can call that what you want. I can go to your country with $30 and ball out for a month. Fuck you. Fuck you. And America's got problems. You can shoot a tray and get off like Zimmerman did. Get stopped and frisked if you're rocking them Timberland kicks. False flags lead to wars popping innocent kids, but that doesn't stop y'all from wanting citizenship. Fucker. They're good though. If they're good, they're good.
Anyway, this idiot told Sid Vicious it's 2013 and he's still name flipping when against Sun Tzu you kept name flipping like Spain's influence. Same difference with KG, JC, even with Vicious you actually straight flipped it. You're a great hypocrite but an insane hypnotist if lame critics let him get away with this shit. I mean even with KG you also said you'd flip his name since it holds no weight. Well, I wouldn't be down with the shit you say even if we flipped your name from Pro to J. Check it. Again with Sid, he was like, hands, corners, elbows, aim it at his neck. Wait a minute. Let's say that shit again. Hands, corners, elbows. These other two are correct. But this isn't a corner, retard. That's your forearm and it's flesh. And you know what I also find strange and suspect? Every time you claim Oxnard, you display with an X. Yo, Oxnard is spelled with an O. Come on, J-Pro. How the fuck do you mix up your X's and O's? Your wordplay ain't balling if you don't know your X's and O's. I met your missus and she got more than just X's and O's. Shit, in fact, I did the same to all your X's and O's. It was pathetic and gross. Yo, there's an X and an O in Mexico, bro. Yo, for real though, Filipinos won't get that mixed in our old alphabet didn't even have X. You're the second I battled who can't spell, but at least it's another aspect of you staying true to your ancestors. Dude's proven he descends from Aztecs. And this is the worst quote that lets me know that he ain't smart. You actually said, you close your eyes and play with a penis. Ray Charles. How fucking stupid are you? How fucking stupid are you, man? Come on. Pianist doesn't sound like penis. Why would he close his eyes if he's already blind? And it's the piano that's played by Ray Charles. I would even think of that shit, then accuse JC of having gay bars. You probably got super excited. Yo, but if you seek a future in writing, better prove that your drive's fixed. It shouldn't be tiring and below average. How does Mexican forget the mechanics? I thought you knew what a line was. How does Mexican forget the mechanics? I thought you knew what a line meant. Don't get this work, man, you will labor. Wow. I ain't a hater. You've got illiterate fans and I can't completely blame you, but for those who can, read his shit on paper, then tell me later how great you think his brain works. I know delivery is something major. If battle raps was chicks, you pick the dame with face and shape. But if it's all about appearances and forget checking the nature, then y'all the same herds will probably catch AIDS first. So go ahead and say I battled best to a standstill. You and him are two of the 90% that resemble mad ills. Go ahead and brag about throwing events like it's so complicated. Guarding gates. I did that for longer lines. Hosted rhyme. Cleaned up for closing time. All in hotter places. I did that 3 years before you tried. Before you joined the ride. And the Fresco switched online pages. Win or lose, Fliptop 300 million views, bitch. So tell me who's really got this world dominated.
Sounds crazy. It all comes down to this. J-Pro. Better know.
Why's Organic got me fucking with this Pinoy? Try to run from the muscle, get your knee torn. Y'all only keep it hip-hop on a keyboard. I bring flair to Fliptop like a b-boy. Peace to the breakdancers. You get extra credit because you don't speak the same language. But if this battle's judged on merits, it ain't happening. Wine over bread and get altered, boy, I was raised Catholic. Y'all were colonized by Spain, now you a pseudo-Christian. They design your genes to fit a new religion. That's how you lose tradition. Shit is superstition. I get bucked like DNA when his tooth was missing. Let's get crazy. This is bar progression. Carve a section of his large intestine. WD-4, the modern weapon. Harvey Dent after a Marcus Garvey lesson. Y'all put a young Iron Mike in a sparring session. Straight punches, uppercuts and jabs. You rock Capri, son, you're a punching bag. You high C, I get juice boxed and both utilized. That's a setup that leads to a killer punch. Cold suicides. Jim Jones from the intro. You die quick. See the stage? Jump off like a side chick. I flip tops. You flip tops on some pod shit. Y'all should have brought a protege like his sidekick. Bring in that protege, I'll kill him back to back. Your plan attack is badly mapped. I'll go to Bostic City, where your fam is at. You'll get exposed near the pad, like classic pack. I know you brought the Philippines with you. Well, let's see if these magazines fit you. When these 16s go pop, it ain't teen issues. But I don't need pistols. I'm from the Ox. I'm down with the block, like King Hippo. That shit was dope. X marks his body. Try to bar for Barney, get your roster flamed up like Bobby Marley. When protest a piece like Mahatma Gandhi, Laura Tarsi. Bang, then I drop the shotty. Then I bring some more in the ring like you facing Umaga. You had a catfish for a mother and an alien father. That's why you got that fucked up face as a toddler. I heard Looney had your queen on 2 knees for $3 Canadian. A loony plus a toonie, that's Canadian loot. I'm an animal. Blackout, I went ape on a zoo. Y'all are in the cockfighting. That's a dangerous move. Didn't your mother teach you not to play with your food? I'm playing with mine. You're food to me. You flew 16 hours just to lose to me. You got bodied at rounds 1, 2, and 3. Now I feel like a peeping Tom. Cause you ain't shit but a body and some views to me. West Coast, what up?
There it is. Give it up for this motherfucking battle. Both these fools killed it. Alright, y'all. Welcome back. World Domination 4. It was a really close battle, but the judges gave it 4-1 decision. West Coast song. J Pro!
So you don't trip on it.
What up, it's D-Dub, King of the Dot, Calgary, Ground Zero Division President. We here, World Domination 4 in Toronto. Happy to be here. The event is going crazy. We're on day 2 right now. We just got done seeing Anygma versus J Pro. It was a very, very, very close battle. Very hard to judge, but I gave rounds 1 to Anygma. 2 and 3 I gave to J Pro. Anygma, I mean, like, this being his second language, representing the Philippines, like, dude was insane. You guys are gonna see from his performance, he was insane. Overall, though, I do think that J Pro did edge him a little bit with a little bit more of like a clean, crisp performance. So yeah, my decision, J Pro over Anygma, 2-1. King of the Dot, World Domination 4. We here in Toronto. You know what the fuck it is. Let's go.
Hello, sir. This is Yas from Dead Celebrity Status. We just watched an amazing battle, Anygma versus J Pro. I was actually looking really forward to this one. Anygma, I guess, just literally got off a plane. For those that are watching, I think he got in the building and got up on stage and battled. So to put that sort of pressure on somebody, especially as far as he's coming, I thought the battle turned off amazing. It was really tough to judge. It was a lot tougher than I thought it would be, to be honest. I gave the battle to J Pro. I gave him 2 rounds to 1. The first round I gave to Anygma. I think Anygma just, you know, he had momentum, and I think he was amped up, and he just dropped some bars that just blew me away. The whole simile thing, and he just kept going consistently at so many things. J Pro's first round was amazing too, and that was the toughest round to really call for me. But J Pro just had so many bombs. He just landed so many heavy punches. You know, he had this one line I think that a lot of people slept on, the whole BAMLM 100 bullets like BAMLM line. Like, it was just punch after punch after punch. I gave him rounds 2, rounds 3. He's one of the best performers, I think, in battle right now. He has bars and he has a presence, which a lot of other battles I think are lacking, which means, you know, he's a force to be reckoned with. But Anygma, it was incredible. Guy's second language, to be able to do what he does and break down the language the way he does, it was phenomenal. So, you know, a lot of people are going to watch this battle, and both these guys are going to get a lot of love and respect. And well, my favorite line of the whole battle was the whole Bishop being in a room of mirrors with Pat Stay. That was bananas. Yes, thank you, sir. Peace.
What's good? 9-4, all numbers, no alphabetical letters. Comic book rapper at World Domination 4. I just finished judging J-Pro versus Anygma. I really like this battle. This is a really dope battle, and it was so hard to judge. This, I think, today so far has been the hardest battle for me to judge so far. It was really neck and neck. All I gotta say is bars. Bars all over. It was a bar fest. You know what I mean? I like both of these dudes. I gave it to Anygma, just for the simple fact that you know, I've seen both of their battles equally amount of times. Anygma, this is his second language, right? So to be able to you know, translate that, like there's people who rap in English who don't do what Anygma does, and this is his second language, and that's their first, you know. I really enjoyed this battle. That's about it. I gave it to Anygma.
Yo, what's going on? It's Punch Jakin, repping up Empire Customs and King of the Dot. Respect to the whole staff. Respect to Avi, because I keep him suited up. He stays fresh. You see why he's suited. Just judged Anygma and J-Pro. I gave J-Pro rounds 1 and 3 and Anygma 2. Just like I heard some other judges say, I do not think this was a body bag at all. I think the battle was extremely, extremely close. The few things that gave it for me to J-Pro, where he really had, I think, was speaking more to the crowd at some points, and, you know, he was feeding off the energy. His bar delivery, I think, was more bars per verse, as opposed to, I think, Anygma had some really great structures, but some of the, you know, the ooze that would get you would be like 4 bars after, as if J-Pro might drop them every 1 or 2 bars. So I think it was a really great battle. Big up to Anygma for also just getting off the plane and, you know, like coming with that energy. I think he did really, really well. But at the end of it, I had to give it to J-Pro rounds 1 and 3, 2-1. That's what it is. Big up to King of the Dot for an amazing event, and looking forward to the next one. Peace.
Great, man. This is my 3rd time in Toronto, and this is the best event, like, by far. Just the overall structure, the crowd, everything's bananas, the stage environment, it's the battles. This event is crazy, man. It's the best one yet.
And having experience, like, being at a Fresh Coast event, I noticed that you're not just rapping, you're helping throwing the show.
Right.
How much better do you feel just being able to think about your bars?
It's a big relief, man. Like, the fact that I work on the West Coast, like, with the staff and help out in different ways and stuff with Aspect 1, Mountthon, and Organic, like, it allows me to show that I'm multifaceted. I can help with contracts, with sponsors and stuff like that. And then at the same time, a lot of times I'm putting down the guest list and I'm jumping on stage and the camera is rolling and I'm battling. So here it's more relaxed. You know, the King of the Dot staff, especially in Toronto, it is so well organized and they have you well taken care of. So I can just relax in the hotel, you know what I'm saying? Focus on my bars as opposed to focusing on a guest list or whatever. So it's a very different experience for me personally. So yeah.
And how do you feel about your matchup with Anygma today?
This battle was great, man. I think, honestly, a lot of people sleep on Anygma, and coming into the battle, they just assumed I was going to overpower him. You know what I'm saying? I was going to be really punch heavy, and Anygma, you know, people assumed that I was going to body him pretty much. I think that was the consensus, that people don't realize how good Anygma really is. He's a great writer. He comes with creative angles, you know what I'm saying, which is more than I can say for other opponents that I've had. I thought the matchup was close. I thought it was really close.
And seeing, like, battle rap evolve to a worldwide thing, like, just what is your take on how it's bringing the world smaller and letting you battle somebody from the Philippines?
Yeah, this is a great event, man. There's a reason they call this the Olympics of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's the best battlers from around the world. You can't get any more competitive than this. You know what I'm saying? You got the best from the United States. You've got the best from the Philippines. You've got guys from the UK. You know what I'm saying? Just all over the world. It's a great environment. It's very competitive. I'm just glad that I have this opportunity, man, that Abi and Organic and the guys believe in me to even put me on this card. You know what I'm saying? I know I come off as an asshole on stage. I'm just playing my character. You know what I'm saying? Playing it up. You got to get the crowd going. But I'm humble, man. I'm humbled by this. I'm grateful for the chance to do this, and props to Anygma, man, for coming with it. You know what I mean?
And finally, anything else you got to say?
Just look out, man. Fresh Coast, King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? It's a Fresh Coast to T-Dot connection, man. King of the Dot's taking over the motherfucking world. You know what I mean?
What exactly happened?
Yeah, man. Like I said in the battle, man, I literally just fucking got in straight from the airport, yo. Like just like an hour right before I battled. I haven't slept in like, you know what I mean? I've only had like 14 hours in the last 5 days straight up, just having trouble with the paperwork. And like like earlier this week, like the Philippines got flooded really bad, so like that also like messed up a lot of things, especially for the homie Looney, man. Like Looney is supposed to be out here, man. He deserves that shit, but like I was with him right before I flew out, but the thing is, yeah, you know what I mean, circumstances just like all piled up, and like he just couldn't make it despite best efforts. But yeah, man, like fuck it, I didn't even sleep on the flight or anything. Like I probably like, you know, I probably smell pretty bad right now or some shit. I didn't even get a shower or anything. Like, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you being here. But
yeah.
How did you feel about the whole atmosphere here tonight?
Oh man, it's amazing, dude. Like King of the Dot, man. Every year, man, it just gets bigger and better. You know what I mean? It's insane, especially the view from the stage, man. Like the whole thing is packed. It's just insane, dude. Especially compared to like the past World Domes. This one, the venue is perfect. Yeah, dude.
And how do you feel with your matchup with J-Pro?
Yeah, it's sick, man. Like it was a dope battle, man. Like I feel like yeah, man, cause you know what I mean. Like I definitely dig J-Pro's stuff, man. But it's, when you get matched up for battles and shit, like you end up nitpicking and things like that. So you know what I mean. But outside of the battle, I you know what I mean. I dig J-Pro shit, but I feel like my lines yeah should translate better on video. Hopefully, like I felt like a lot of my stuff got like killed by the crowd, and I always get ahead of myself, so that messes up my delivery. It's been something I've been working on for the longest time. I mean, I've been rapping ever since, you know what I mean, since I was a kid, and people might not realize that because I don't get to do it as much in the battles, but when I'm on a beat, you know what I mean, like I can flow like nothing, like, you know what I mean. So I still got to work on that. I felt like I stumbled a couple of lines, or at least just lost my breath with some of the lines, which might have like lessened the impact. But yeah, man, it's a fucking sick battle. I don't even give a fuck about the wins or losses or anything, man. Like, I mean, I traveled to lose, so I must still be winning somehow. You know what I mean?